Alright, everybody, making a response for Shoebox Legends. Thought it was kind of an interesting one. And overall, just really like his channel. Feel like we collect somewhat similar. Not the same players or teams, but some of the same types of cards. I feel like we both also like variety in our collecting. He picks up a lot of big mixed COMC mail days and stuff like that. But anyway, one of the things he was asking for was mention a way you've changed as a collector. And I'm not sure if he meant like since you've been on YouTube or just in general, but one of the ways I've changed in recent years is started picking up more stuff like this. Started buying fewer current boxes and buying more boxes from back when I was a kid, the stuff I used to enjoy back then, when I can find it at a reasonable price. Because sometimes when sellers have stuff like this, they think they got gold in there or something. They try to charge like 2 to 3 times what stuff like this should go for. This one I actually got a really good deal on though. eBay seller had it and the price wasn't terrible, but I thought he could knock like $10 off it, so sent him an offer and we actually ended up working out a deal on Instagram, so he didn't have to pay fees and I got the price I wanted, so we both ended up alright on that one. And some of this stuff that I pick up, I open it right away, and then some of it I just leave sealed for a few months. Been mentioning to a few of you guys that I just kind of like having some sealed product laying around. I have a pretty decent sealed box and pack collection going. Might display it all eventually. And this one should be a lot of fun. There's a 98 score Yankee box. So it's just Yankee packs in there. And it's Yankees from that era that I love, the mid to late 90s. And this one I actually picked up 2 of these. I remember a friend of mine bought me one of those when they came out, so I saw a seller on eBay had some of them. The nostalgia kind of hit me, and I bought 2 of them, opened one, kept that one sealed for now. So yeah, this is one change in my collecting that has kind of ramped up over the past year or two, so wanted to mention this as my answer to this first question. Next, he wanted you to talk about a specific set or product or brand from the past that is no longer around that you would like to see brought back someday. And I chose 2 for this. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know I love a lot of these old Flair Showcase cards from the mid to late 90s. And Upper Deck actually has the rights to a lot of these old Flair designs, and they've tried bringing stuff like this back at times, but you could tell it was very low effort attempts. They weren't quite as good. The shine wasn't quite as good. They didn't feel the same. So if they're just going to do like a weaker version of it, then I would say don't even bother. I don't want them to be exactly like the old ones. I'm showing from a few different years here. I'd say 99 was the last really good year of these, in my opinion. And yeah, they also did them for all sports. But another thing is, like I said, Upper Deck has the rights to a lot of these old Fleer designs, but they don't have the rights to any of the major sport logos. Actually, they have hockey, but they don't have baseball, basketball, or football. So whenever they put out stuff with the old Fleer designs, it's usually people in college uniforms, or if you've seen the Fleer metal stuff they did, it's like people in street clothes and stuff like that, which again is not at all what I want. Would want it to look exactly like this, like the old ones, no cheap imitations, and have a wide variety of players from the past and present. That would be cool. Here are a few for football. And my camera really doesn't do these any justice. Like, if you've never had any of these, I highly recommend just grabbing a few of your favorite team, or if you have a player you like from this era, just pick 1 or 2 cards up. Each set had like row 1, row 2, row 3. The backs were pretty cool too. And again, once you hold these in hand, you'll kind of see the beauty of them. I just can't get enough of them. I could look at these all day. Just really well designed cards. And again, I'm showing from a few different years here. And they made them after 99, but I would say 99 was last year where they kind of look like this. They have like different backs too. This was actually a numbered version. It's from 98. I think the row 0 ones were numbered. And another set that I feel pretty similar about from that same time is the EX 2000, which is actually from 96, 97. Well, it was called 96, 97 for basketball. For baseball and football, it was just 97. I don't think they made it for hockey. I don't think I've seen hockey ones. But yeah, just another stunning set that I would love to see come back. I can remember when I first opened a pack of these. I think there was 2 cards per pack. It's like $7 or $8 for a pack, so that was high end for me. So didn't pick up a lot of them, but every time I did, I loved them. Didn't really care what player was on them. There's a baseball one. And again, they've brought this back as an insert set once or twice, I think. But again, not quite as good. So if they ever were to bring these back, I want them to put the same effort, same quality into them. But you can put the modern players on them, because just imagine like an Aaron Judge on something like this. Or I know a lot of you like Mike Trout or Soto or Ohtani or any of those guys. Or even some of the older guys, like when they made this, they just put the current players at the time. They didn't put like vintage players like Mantle and Mays and Clemente and those guys. So that would be cool too to see them on this design. Then a few for football. But again, just love these. Got to pick up more of them. Don't have as many as I would like to have. So it's probably just a dream, but y'all can let me dream for now. Hopefully one day they could bring these back. But again, somebody would have to buy Upper Deck, or Upper Deck would have to get the rights to do them the right way. But again, hopefully it'll happen eventually. So there you go. That's my response for Shoebox Legends. Catch you guys again next time.